What happened to tradition? Am I missing something? Have I lost something? Did I get lost somewhere? What's good, everyone? Justin here from FearQuest. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Predator Killer of Killers. I did a short on it a bit over a week ago, and I was going to do a video sooner. I just not gotten to it. We are freehanding today. I've been taking some photos of some toys and stuff, and I was like, I need this video real quick, so we're going to talk about it. Predator Killer of Killers came out the Friday before last on Hulu. It is one of two Predator features we're getting this year. We got Badlands coming later in the year. I'm very excited for that. This was the animated anthology. Yeah, that's three different stories. There are spoilers here. The movie's been out for over a week, so if you haven't watched the movie, don't watch this video. It takes place in three different periods, which confused the hell out of me as I was watching it. You got First, it starts off with Vikings, and it goes through that story, and I didn't really care for the beginning of it, and that was the only, Yautja that I saw a picture of. I don't think until the day of I even knew it was an anthology. I think I just thought it was like the Viking stuff, but I didn't like the way he looked. And I was like, it threw me off, and I really wasn't that into it until I started watching it, and it took me a minute to get into that. But once you get into it, I really started liking it. But the Viking one was cool. Ursa is the main character in that, main protagonist in that one, and she's like the mother figure. I don't really know the Viking hierarchy. I don't think there was one really, but she was like the mother figure and a powerful warrior and kicked total ass. And then it goes into a samurai style like in Japan, which had some of the sleekest, coolest shots I've seen in a long time on anything animated. I don't watch a lot of animated shit, but it was really cool. And then it moves to World War II era, where we get a fighter pilot scene, like with World War II fighter pilots in a Predator ship. Epic. But I was getting confused because I was like, at the end of each of these, the survivor would be on a ship with a collar. And I was like, hold up. How we got a Viking, a samurai, and a World War II guy? The timelines really weren't like matching up for me. And I was just like, this is strange. But we'll get back to that in a minute. The film was very good. When I was done watching it, I was like, holy shit. I wanted to watch it a second time. I didn't. I have not had a chance. But I really enjoyed it. I hope it comes out in like a physical media form. It took Prey a bit, but I think it will eventually. This movie was filmed using the Unreal Engine, and I don't know, I could be wrong here, but I think it was one of the first movies filmed using this new Unreal Engine, so I don't know, it looked really good. The animation was done really well. The sound design was a little wonky. It felt like the highs and lows were really weird, but it did have the Predator theme song. Like it like builds every now and then in and out and through each story, and it was really cool. But what caught me up was like the Yautja tradition, the lore. Am I missing something here? Because it's always been the human takes out the hunter, and they come and take the body, give you a trophy, and there you go. That's not the case here, and then that made me start thinking about the movie Predators. I need to go back and rewatch Predators with Adrian Brody. It was not my favorite Predator film by far, but I need to go back and rewatch that one, and maybe I'll understand more, because I didn't get this. And I know in that film they take a bunch of people and drop them on a planet. I don't remember how it ends. I think they're just stuck there. Like, how you gonna get home, bud? But So all three of these warriors, you got a Viking, a samurai, and a fighter pilot, all on this ship taken to what seems to be like their home planet. We get what I think is supposed to be the Yautja home planet is shown here, and it's pretty cool, or what I assumed for it to be. But for this like super predator to fight, and they all have to. I think they're supposed to fight each other, and the winner of the three gets to fight the super predator. I'm not gonna tell you how all that plays out, but anyway, at the end of all of that, they showed that they were using cryosleep chambers, and they just had like rows and rows of warriors in these cryosleep. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That's why we got a Viking and a samurai. And I mean, samurai and World War II, yeah. But the Vikings, I don't know. In my brain timeline was way before that. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm that dumb, but I'm pretty dumb. Anyway, but it ends with a super cool cliffhanger with Naru from Prey in one of the cryosleep chambers. And that's how it ends. So I'm assuming we're going to get more, and we'll get her back in the mix, and that's going to be sick. But overall, it was a really good film. Watch it if you haven't. Hulu's got it. We got Badlands coming later this summer. I believe it's the summer. Hopefully not wait till winter. I really don't even know the exact date. But anyway, give the movie a watch if you haven't. And yeah, that was my thoughts on it. I'm just confused about the lore. And the tradition. Like, I just thought that was a thing, but I don't know. Maybe this predator was an asshole. They can't all be honorable and noble like me. Anyway, thumbs up, thumbs down, sub button, hit the little bell for my next video. Subscribe, please. And until next time, love you, kids.